Hey everyone, I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot to do a Taurus mini reading today. And my heart goes out to whoever this Taurus is because let me show you these cards. What you are dealing with, dishonesty, stabbing in the back. Someone was, okay, let me just be really specific here since this is a mini. And I'm not going to beat around the bush. Sorry if this is a harsh message. I think that you can handle it, Taurus. Someone that you've been seeing, a partner, someone you've chosen, has been wearing a false mask. Like, even from the beginning, they weren't necessarily who they claimed to be. They didn't have the heart that they claimed to have. They weren't coming in with an offer of love for you. They came in with your offer to love them. And they've lied to you. For some of you, you actually got married. It started off as this, and you're kind of ending up right here, where you realize that the person that you bonded to or even married was not who they appeared to be. They come across as something completely different from what's on the inside. For some of you, it's that they were beautiful on the outside and very ugly on the inside. And it took you a little while to see that, but you're seeing that now. Because the advice for you here with this, I mean, these are just like all the bad cards you don't want to see have fallen into the category of this person and what you're dealing with. Lies, deceit, they were trying to ruin you. They were trying to take from you. They wanted to steal from you. You didn't have your defenses up enough, I guess, but now you're seeing. And so the question is, what do you do to someone who's trying to ruin your life? You just let it go. You let it fall. If it's a marriage, you let it fall apart. You don't try to hold it together. It's not good for you. This relationship is not good for you. You're gonna let it fall. This is a necessary tower. Ugh. Finding out that someone is very different than the person you fell in love with. It's like, I don't even know you anymore. You don't know them. You never knew them. Some people live their lives like that. And it's unfortunate that um, it's almost like they magnetized you into their vortex somehow. How did they do that? I don't know why I want to be snoopy about that, but how did they draw you in? Oh, they made it seem like you had everything in common. You had, um, you wanted the same things in life. You were working towards the same goals as far as maybe they were pretending to be fake woke, or they could have just literally been a con man, a con job. It was all about them winning. It's all about them winning over other people. Everything's a competition. They don't know how to love. They only know how to win. Okay? So in this situation, even if it was really great at one time, that time has come and gone. And right now, all they want to do is win over you, dominate you. So what you're not going to do is fight back. This came up in a Gemini reading too. If you have a Gemini in your chart, check that reading out. You're not going to fight back. You're not going to stab them back in the heart. As easy as it could be for you. Like, I think for some of you, you're like, oh, I could ruin them so quick. Don't go there. Don't go there. At least not now. At least not now. It's asking you to just stand strong. Just stay upright. Just be courageous. It's definitely a brushing your shoulders off kind of thing, but on a huge level. Again, with the walking away to be by yourself, definitely if you have Gemini, check that reading out. You're not like them, and they're not like you, and you need to get away from them. It's not a loving relationship. It's no marriage. So this very harsh message, I think many of you already know, and this is just a confirmation, okay? So if that doesn't resonate, don't get really stressed out for whoever this is. I think you've already kind of seen what lies underneath the surface of this beautiful, attractive person. It's just a ghoul. There's like or just fakeness, like this person's an actor. Like they were acting the whole time. Oh yeah, look. Reckon you best believe him, boy. I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV. I don't know what that means. These little cards are strange. I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV. So maybe you knew that they could put on a good show. You just never thought that it would be for you. You never thought that you were part of the audience that was being duped, like being treated like a noob here in this relationship that you put all your time and energy into, because the Eight of Wands is saying that you are taking your energy and moving on. You're taking your ball and going home. They're not like you and you're not like them. Your experiences in life are so vastly different that this is never going to work, and they're always going to target you as a foe, something to win over and someone to take from, or someone to slander now that they realize you might have seen the real them. You're staying optimistic here. It's like, I think that you're going to be so angry that you're going to be able to use your anger as the wind beneath your wings, the swiftness at your heels, the thing that keeps you moving and going. Anger can be very useful as long as you don't turn it in on yourself, as long as you don't match the other person's energy in that low vibing eye for an eye situation. It's like they are kind of a Goliath in your life right now, and the thing you're not going to do is act in violence at all. No violence, okay? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh boy. This is the hardest thing to say, but they didn't love you. They never loved you. They can't love like you love. They're a predator. It's like they find their prey. It's like taking candy from a baby. So they've done this before. This isn't the first time that they have pretended to be something they're not. Like this I love lamp. It's like they were just repeating you when you said I love you, and they repeated I love you. But they had as much emotion and sincerity as I love lamp. Look, it's so what's going to happen to them? Because I see here that you're moving on and you're going to be entering a phase of having plenty of alone time and plenty of space, a physical distance from this person, okay? A physical distance from this person. You're going to be coming out of the storm. You've been in a storm with this person, and calmer waters are right on the horizon. You're still a little bit stuck in this war, but you need to understand that you are moving away from it as we speak. So not necessarily stuck in it, and not necessarily because this person won over on people in the past will they this time. It's like you are the nail in the coffin for them to be kind of put down. So how's that going to happen? Because you're going to stay in your happy, loving, creative energy here. You're going to be a little more flexible than you like to be, because you've gotten really comfortable with this person. A Taurus loves their comfort. You work hard for your money. You've worked hard for what you have built for yourself. But if it is safer for you to distance yourself from all that, even your security for right now, it's time. So if it's time to go on the vacation that you've always wanted to, it's time. Even if you have to go alone, even if y'all planned on going together, you're going to distance yourself from this situation. Excuse me, I just threw up a little in my mouth. So there's going to be some stuff coming out, some truth coming out, even more than you know right now at this moment. So expect it that it's going to make you physically ill, kind of when you realize what you've been dealing with. It wasn't love. Like they were antagonizing you the whole time. And what else? And what else? They know you're leaving. They can feel it. It's like they are a very clairvoyant person. They have psychic gifts that they use for evil and not good. So maybe some of them practice black magic. That's a clue. If you are with someone who you're starting to see is not who you thought they were, they're beautiful on the outside but ugly on the inside, and you know that they practice energy manipulation, which is what black magic really is. Okay, so as far as magic rules go, higher law, you can do whatever you want to yourself. You can manipulate all the energy around yourself and your life that you want. You do not have the right to manipulate energy of those around you. You do not have the right to do that. And they see that you're going to be moving away. They see that you don't look at them the same way. They see that. So what are they going to do about that? Besides trying to manipulate, because that's all they know how to do. They're going to love bomb you. But you're going to see through that. Because it's the same thing over and over again. This won't be the first time. And it won't be the last until you walk away, which you are. You're seeing that. They're going to try to all of a sudden show up as that perfect person that you fell in love with again. But remember, they're not that person, and they were never that person. They are this person. It's like a robot, a Stepford wife, an outsider pretending. An outsider pretending. Ooh, no, I'm not going there. Yeah. The only thing they're going to bring to you is more lies, deceptions, and conflict. So the love bombing, where all of a sudden they love you, they're bringing you gifts, they're telling you everything you want to hear. Again, it's just that devil. They're just still the devil wearing the mask. So what to do today, tomorrow, next week? Oh, wow. There's going to be some justice served for you today. So either the whole world is going to see and know, or the cops are going to show up, cuff them, and take them away. And you are not going to stand up for them, and you are going to cooperate with the authorities, even if it's not the way you normally do things. Because we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Your goal now is to stand up for what's right, to see the truth, whether it hurts or not, and nurture yourself and continue to build a beautiful future for yourself. You see now, you see clearly now, nobody can trick you, they can't lie to you anymore. The next time that it happens, or if it's happening today, you're absolutely going to be able to rise above it. So if the cops show up, you are not going to stand in their way. If this person's enemies that you used to help protect them from show up, that's their problem. If they have goons show up that they owe money to, that's their problem. If they have an ex show up with a gun, that's their problem. Like, this person has, the world. This is the end. This is the end for them. This is the end of harming you. This is the end of you letting them harm you. And this is the end of that chapter in your book. You're closing out that cycle. And that cycle was pain, abuse, lies, deception. That wasn't love. Now you see, now you understood, and you seem to have made that decision. It's going to be final, and it's going to feel really good to see that person being hauled off to jail or beaten up by those that he messed over or she messed over. You're not going to feel bad for anything that happens to this person from now on. Like, they kind of deserve every horrible thing that happens to them for the rest of their lives, so you're going to want to move out of the way. And then what happens? What happens after that? Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. You are slaying a dragon here. You are slaying a dragon here. It's no easy thing, so you're going to need a lot of rest. After the next couple of days, you are going to retreat physically and emotionally. You're going to get back to you. You are a warrior of a different kind. You do win this war. You have won this war. In a difficult, heartbreaking, sad and lonely lesson it was, but you got this. It's going to make you stronger, smarter, wiser, braver. And what else? And there's a skill that's going to come from it, which is learning how to communicate your thoughts, wishes, hopes, and dreams very clearly and out loud, so that nobody with a plausible deniability can say, I didn't understand that, but you didn't say that. Wow. That person gaslit you a lot, I think. So, now you know how to speak without any confusion. This is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I accept, this is what I will not accept. Okay? I think you already had boundaries and you were already very strong, but now you're learning how to clearly communicate that. And when you are feeling like you have no one to trust, or you're feeling very sad about this, just remember that person is about to get squashed under the weight of their own actions. Well, isn't that the consequences of their actions? It is. And you win. You get all the money that they tried to steal from you. It's all coming back. The judge is going to grant you that if you're going to court. You have abundance, you have wealth, you have security. And what's going to end up happening to that person? Oh boy. You gotta be kidding me. I just shuffled the crap out of those cards. Guess what came up? Them doing the same thing to somebody else. Them doing the same thing to somebody else. Coming in looking beautiful and sexy and being everything the person wants them to be, and then getting married really fast or committed really fast, and then they take their money. Wow. Okay, you're dodging a bullet here. So they're not going to learn their lesson in this lifetime, and they're going to be continuing a cycle that you will have no part of from now on. You're out of the storm. So remember that. You're out of the storm. Don't engage with the storm as you're moving away from it, please. And thank you. Okay? Yeah. I think this person would have killed you eventually. I think it would have turned into the kind of domestic violence that ends up in a body bag. So congratulations on saving your life. Do not engage. Do not get mad. Do not seek revenge. The law is in your favor. Justice is in your favor. Some of you might even be moving out of the city and into the countryside where it's peaceful. So the hermitage might be an actual move. Let me see about that. Okay, yeah. For some of you, it's literally moving away from the conflict. It's like if you stay there, it's going to continue. So you just kind of have to get in your car and drive away. So focus on your work. A lot of you are masters of what you do, and you're going to find that maybe you can use that anger instead of seeking revenge, putting it into your work, helping it fuel the wind at your feet to keep you moving. It's a lot easier to move forward when you're angry than when you're depressed. So I'm not saying squash your anger, I'm saying don't engage. Use your anger for you to move you along. That person doesn't even exist anymore. Person doesn't even exist anymore, okay? And you will find a happy, peaceful, joyful, restful grace period in your life for choosing the road of peace, okay? Wow, Taurus, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's so awful. The manipulation is over. You see clearly now. They were beautiful on the outside and very ugly on the inside. You're moving away. You're choosing peace. You're choosing joy. And I'm proud of you. You got this. Okay, this is a Broken Heart Taurus reading. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.